want to chime in there because recently, Coach Prime, you had some thoughts on the tradition of HBCUs, and now that you're within the SWAC, where does that tradition take us? And
what you talking about? When you say tradition, what you talking about? What you talking about? I want to know what you're talking about when you say tradition, because when a parent comes and sit in my office and I'm trying to ensure that I'm going to take care of that baby, she's talking about housing and she's talking about food. His mother want to make sure he's housed properly and he's eating properly. She ain't say nothing about tradition. I love tradition. I love what we are, but when you start talking about that, you got to identify what you're talking about, because I need to know what you're talking about.
Well, you can talk about tradition. Talk about the tradition of Walter Payton, Lynn Barney.
Oh no, you're talking about the football. There you go. Football tradition. Talk about that, because there's all kind of stuff we talk about when we mention that word. Okay. Oh, I love that. I've met a multitude of those greats, especially all the one that's matriculated from Jackson State. Oh yes, a fine tradition of football players. But when we start talking about the way things are kept in the business practices, I don't see that. But the football players, that's tradition.
You got a guy like your son. You know, he wants to join that list of like the Doug Williams of the world, the Aaron McNair of the world.
Football.
Come out.
You talking football. You got to verify football tradition. Okay, come on now, I'm waiting. Let's go. I'm feeling it.
But because there's a larger HBCU tradition.
Yes.
Right? And so those who have matriculated, those alumni who flee and flock back to the universities, they love the pageantry that goes with it. You know, we always talk about giving.
11% of alumni give back to their HBCUs. 11%.
Start a new tradition on that.
11%.
We need to start a new tradition on that.
You just said tradition. You're talking about the alumni that flock back to the
25.
You're talking about the alumni who flock back to the homecomings. We got 11% giving. We need to take care of that, because when we take care of that, these kids are better situated. They're eating better. They're housed better. They're clothed better. Their books are better. Everything is better when we start really giving. We talking, but we ain't not giving.
Shador, let me ask you a question. I know one of the best moments of the college football season that